Hey guys, what's up? It's JJ here, and it is time for my video blog for today. Well, we're going to do something a little different today. I just wanted to share with you guys my experience being in New York City during 9/11 as we honor our heroes today. And here in Indianapolis, whether it's a police officer or a firefighter or maybe just somebody in the community. I remember being in Brooklyn, New York is where I used to live, and my mother calling me up on the phone totally panicking, talking about some bomb went off in Manhattan. And we're like, what are you talking about? She's like, you got to turn on the news. It was a bomb. It was a bomb. I'm like, okay. So I turned on the news, and as soon as we turned on the news is when we saw the second plane that hit, and we just absolutely could not believe it. Like it was just crazy to think that, you know, terrorists had attacked the World Trade Center in New York City. What's kind of weird is that my boyfriend at the time actually went to work, and he had to transfer his train in the World Trade Center, and that was one day out of, I cannot even tell you how often he would be off, because he was never off, but that one day was the day he was off, and he did not have to go down there. So that was really crazy too. I was just absolutely terrified. I couldn't even get to work that day because they had shut down the bridges so that people could actually walk home, because you could not really drive home. So that's why I'm sure you saw like a lot of people walking across Brooklyn Bridge and stuff like that. I felt really sad because there were a lot of people who were in the World Trade Center that I talked to each and every night on my show, and I never heard from those people again. It kind of made me realize how important or not important some things were in my life. I decided to move back home after 9/11 so that I could be closer to my family. You know, it was a really sad thing. We went down to ground zero. I got a chance to talk with people. I think the saddest thing about that whole thing was to actually talk to people who were looking for their loved ones and still felt like their loved ones were there. Or missing or in the hospital or something like that, when you absolutely knew in your heart that they have to know that their family is gone, because a lot of people were looking for people who were in the first building. Well, you know, the first building had absolutely no clue what was going on, so there was no way to get out of the building in time. So it was just such a dramatic experience. I remember being able to smell the bodies. Like weeks later, you could still smell like the burning bodies from downtown Manhattan. It was just so sad, but it tells you that you can't take life for granted. You never know when is your last day, so you have to live life to the fullest and be with the people that you love. Peace.